Hi, I'm Pastor Carrie Baylis, Associate Pastor at First Lutheran Church here in Colorado Springs. I'm bringing you First Thoughts today for the week of May 18th. It'll be the fifth Sunday of Easter. We continue with our sermon series called The Ripple Effect, where we're taking a look at the book of Acts and Peter's journey through that book and sharing the mission of the gospel. I'm going to share with you a little bit from the 11th chapter of Acts. Just then, 3 men showed up at the house where I was staying, sent from Caesarea to get me. The Spirit told me to go with them, no questions asked. So I went with them, I and 6 friends, to the man who had sent for me. He told us how he had seen an angel right in his own house, real as his next-door neighbor, saying, "Send to Joppa and get Simon, the one they call Peter. He'll tell you something that will save your life. In fact, you and everyone you care for." So I started in talking. Before I'd spoken half a dozen sentences, the Holy Spirit fell on them just as he did on us the first time. I remembered Jesus' words, "John baptized with water, and you will baptize with the Holy Spirit." So I ask you, if God gave the same exact gift to them as to us when we believed in the Master Jesus Christ, how could I object to God? Hearing it all laid out like that, they quieted down, and then as it sank in, they started praising God. It's really happened. God has broken through to the other nations, opened them up to life. So this reading comes from the Message Bible, which is a little different from what we usually look at when we look at the New Standard Revised Bible. And it tells it a little bit more in a story form because we're hearing Peter talking to those who are around him about God breaking in unexpected ways. Peter went and he ate with the Gentiles, was the first part of the text that we didn't read. And the Jewish people were concerned. "Peter, what are you doing? Why are you going with the people who are unclean? What will God think of that?" Well, what God thinks of that is what a great way to break in the unexpected. What a great way to invite in those who are on the outside, those who are maybe on the margins, and to share the love that we have with them so that we can share God's love with everyone. And the Holy Spirit moved him to reach out in ways that he didn't know he could or that he would be called to. For us today, what are the ways that we can reach out in unexpected places? Where is God calling us to go and to be a little more open-minded, to change our minds about our neighbors, about those who maybe we have trouble loving, or welcoming in those who have maybe left the church for one reason or another, and letting them know that we love them and we care for them, and that the Holy Spirit moves us to bring God's love to everybody in the world. We have to remember that God's love is inclusive. It's inclusive of us, and it's inclusive of those who are around us, whether we may think so or not. I want you to look for the ways where God is inviting you to be open to those who are different from you. You can join us online either on May 18th at 9:30 Mountain Time, and you can watch our service live streamed. You can tune into it anytime later that week on our YouTube channel, especially if you subscribe to it. It's much easier to find it later in that week. Or you can join us for worship on Sunday morning at 8, 9:30, 10:15, or 11. Thanks so much. Have a great week.